Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about systems of equations. We're going to learn how to solve it and we are going to solve it algebraically. So previously when we were in Algebra 1, we were doing it with method of substitution and we were doing elimination. But for us in Algebra 2 with the circles, it's tough to do elimination. So we're only going to focus on substitution. So first things first, I got to look for a variable that's by itself. The one I see is x, so that means wherever I see x, I'm going to do a substitution. So let's go get the x by itself. So plus 2y on both sides. I end up getting x is equal to 2y negative 4. So wherever I see the x, I'm going to do 2y minus 4, and the rest of it, I'm going to write it exactly the way it is. Is equal to 5. Now, and then I simplify what's inside the parentheses, which gives me 2y minus 2 square plus y minus 1 square is equals to 5. We need to be mindful that when we have an exponent of 2, we actually have to means that the parentheses is whatever is inside the parentheses is being written twice. We do not like distribute the exponent into the parentheses. That is a big no-no. So be mindful of that. Okay, I wrote it out twice. Let's go ahead, FOIL. We have 4y squared minus 2y minus 2y, and then we have plus 4. Let's continue, y squared minus y. We have another minus y, and then we have plus 1 is equals to 5. Okay, let's combine the like terms. We have 4y squared, and then y squared. Then we have negative 2y, negative 2y, negative y, negative y. And then the other like term for us is positive 4 and positive 1. Okay. Let's write them out. 4 plus 1y squared is 5y squared. Then we have negative 4, negative 5. I made a mistake again. Oh, there it is. Negative 2 times negative 2. This should be a 4. These should be minus 4y, minus 4y. I was rushing. Okay. Then means we end up having a negative 10y, and then we have plus 5 is equal to 5. So we have to set it equal to 0 in order to be able to factor. So then I end up with a 5y squared minus 10y is equal to 0. So for this one, we could factor by using GCF, which is 5y times, let's see, y minus 10. No, y minus 2 is equal to 0. Let's see. Yeah, 5y times y is 5y squared. 5y times 2 is negative 10. Okay, so we set it equal to 0. 5y is equal to 0. And then y minus 2 is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. And y is equal to 2. So we have to find the x value in order for it to be a solution set. So I'm going to do x minus 2 times 0 is equals to negative 4, which means x is equal to negative 4. And then I'm going to do it one more time. X minus 2 times 2 is equals to negative 4, which means x minus 4 is equals to negative 4. That means x is equal to a 0. So the solution sets are a little bit funny. We have negative 4 comma 0. And then we have 0 comma 2. And the great thing is we actually did this graphically. So let's see if our answers match. Yeah, we had negative 4 comma 0 and 0 comma 2. So perfect. It worked out. So that's also another way of checking your answers to see if you got it correct or not. Let's take a look at the next one. Same idea. We're going to get the x by itself. So I'm going to go ahead, highlight my x. That means wherever I see the x, I'm going to do my substitution. So minus 2y minus 2y. I have x is equals to negative 2y minus 7. Okay, let's do this. Negative 2y minus 7. We're going to square this. And then we have plus y minus 4 squared. And it just happened to be that for this one, both times the x was by itself and then we were able to substitute it. Sometimes it's going to be a different variable. So be mindful of that as well. Okay, so I'm just foiling here. Well, I'm rewriting it out first and then FOIL. So let's see, negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4y squared. We have a positive 14y, positive 14y, and then we have a, no, it's not positive 14y. What am I talking about? Negative 2 times negative 7. Oh, I was correct. Have to believe in myself. Positive 14y, and negative 7 times negative 7 is positive 49. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Y squared minus 4y minus 4y plus 16 is equal to 90. Okay, let's combine our like terms. We have 4y squared and y squared. Okay, 14y, 14y. Okay, this one I may need a calculator for it. 49, okay. We have 5y squared. 14 plus 14 is 28. And then we have 28 minus 4, which is going to be a 24. 24 minus 4 is going to give us a 20y. And then 49 plus 16, that is going to give us a positive 65 equals 90. Okay. Let me actually match the highlighting so you know where they're coming from. And just like this last one, we're going to make sure that we set it equal to 0. So we are able to factor. So I'm going to subtract 90 on both sides. And when I subtract 90 on both sides, so let's see, 65 minus 90 gives me a negative 25. So we have 5y squared plus 20y, and then we have negative 25 is equal to 0. So this one, I can pull out a GCF. Let's see, let's come back to the top. I could pull out a GCF and make my life a little bit easier. So 5y squared plus 20y minus 25 is equal to 0. Pull out a GCF of 5. We get y squared plus 4y. And then minus 5 is equal to 0. And now I can factor. Y plus 5, and then y minus 1. 5 times negative 1 multiplies to negative 5, and then they add up to a positive 4. 5 equals 0. We don't care about that. That one we omit. And then we get y is equals to negative 5. Y is equals to positive 1. Okay, we set them equal to 0. These are our zeros. And now we're not done. We can't stop here. We need to go back and find our values. So let's see. We have x plus 2 times negative 5 is equals to negative 7. X minus 10 is equals to negative 7. So x is equals to positive 3. So this is 3 comma negative 5 is one of our solution set. And the other one we have is x plus 2 times 1 is equals to negative 7. So which is, let's see, x plus 2 is equals to negative 7. That means x is equals to negative 9. And I do recall when we solved it yesterday, we also got this same situation as well. So just be mindful that if you cannot solve one way, there is always another option, and both of them will give us the same exact answer. Okay, all right, jot down all the notes, and I'll see you tomorrow in class.